Welcome. What is happening with this? There. No, it keeps going off. Okay. There we go. Now it's working. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Let's get started here and let's look at well, I gotta wait for people to join. Let me do a sound check first before we get started. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, the sound is looking good. I just want to make sure it was working. Right now, the crypto fear and greed index is going back down to 33 in fear. I also want to go look at Bookmap really quickly before we get started. So right now on the left, you have the monthly time frame. Bookmap still has a lot of liquidity up at 125,000, but you still have a lot down at 100. You have more liquidity down at 100,000 than you do at 125. And then if we hop over to the daily time frame, you have more liquidity that I see at least. You have some at 115, but you have more liquidity down here at 105. So Bookmap still kind of suggests right now that we go further to the downside. We'll see what happens. Right now, the macro time frame suggests, including Bookmap, that we go down to 105. That should be the next macro level. So if Bitcoin cannot get back above $112,000 here, which I think is a key level to flip, if Bitcoin cannot flip that level, I would be looking for Bitcoin to eventually go down to about $105,000. But let me start on the daily time frame and kind of see what's going on with Bitcoin. I will say the daily time frame is trying to make a higher low here. A higher low would be anything above 103. So 105 would technically still be a higher low, but it has been a very slow move above to stay above 100,000. So but 105 could still be bullish on the macro time frame. But I'm getting kind of tired of saying that. I just would like us to either go up or down with conviction, and I'm getting a little sick of this sideways price action. But the daily time frame is trying to make a higher low nonetheless. So we have to honor that. The 12-hour time frame for Bitcoin did make a higher low, but actually I wouldn't say that's a confirmed low yet because we haven't put in a higher high. So for right now, the 12-hour is trying to put in a higher low at 105, or basically 106. That has not been confirmed yet. 8-hour time frame, same situation. 6-hour time frame, same situation. And 4 hours, the same situation, but it looks like you're putting in a lower high on the 4-hour. The 4-hour time frame kind of suggests to me that we're about to dump. One, you're below the 200-day moving average, which is right here. And you're overbought on the stochastics, which is making a lower high as of right now. If we don't get higher than this wick here at 112 or 111.1, that's going to be a lower high on the 4-hour. And it's starting to curve down on the Stokes right here. So to me, at this point, Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame does not look very bullish. If I look at the 3-hour time frame, you can see the 3-hour time frame on the RSI is also starting to curve to the downside. That is not a good sign, and that is again a lower high. If we jump down to the 2-hour time frame, you can see we're below the 200-day moving average right here at 111.5. You made a lower high, and at this point, that's not bullish. 1-hour time frame probably looks pretty similar, not oversold yet, but again, that's not. Right here, you got overbought, and you never got oversold since then. You got close, but you never got oversold. So I still see the 1-hour as also being bearish. Until you flip, and this is why I said 112,000. Until Bitcoin flips 112, I can't be bullish on Bitcoin. I would really like us to see us take out this level here. So if you want to be exact, I would say the level is 111.7, but I'm rounding up to 112. So the half-hour time frame is kind of meandering around. It did get oversold. The half-hour doesn't look horrible, but even the half-hour is below the 200-day moving average, which is coming in at 110.5. So even the half-hour needs to get above that level, and on the 4-hour, I would say 112. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, we're below the 200 barely. That's sitting at 110 basically. And to me, at this point, I guess we're right. We're touching on the 15-minute, the 200-day moving average. At this point, the 15 also looks bearish to me. The lowest time frame I really even think about going down to right now is a 10-minute. 10 minutes below the 200. So, I mean, we can look at smaller time frames, but 5 minutes below the 200. So at this point, 1 minute's below the 200. So even the 1 minute time frame is not bullish until we break 110.2. So at this point, guys, Bitcoin is bearish until we really break on the macro. So on the macro level, I would say 111.7, and then on the smaller time frames, you have to break 110.3. But it starts on the 1 minute, and right now the 1 minute is below the 200. So to me, if Bitcoin's bearish, the next support that I see to the downside on the daily time frame is about 105. So that's kind of where I stand on Bitcoin. I see maybe some support at 107, but then it's 105. Either way, 107 is pretty. That'd be a lower low. So I don't like what I see on Bitcoin. I gotta be honest. And it just looks more bearish to bullish to me. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll look at them. I do want to look at a few things right now, a few coins in the top 100. So let's at least go through the top 100 coins and kind of see on the 4-hour time frame if they're above or below the 200-day moving average. I will be honest with you. I think a lot of these coins are below their 200-day moving average. We're going to start with Tron token. Tron right now is below their 200-day moving average. By the way, guys, we're live on YouTube as well. If you guys want to go check us out there, then you can see the entire screen. So right now, Tron, AVAX is bearish, Tron's bearish, Chainlink is bearish. DOT token is below the 200. Bitcoin Cash is trying to be bullish. And I said last time I went live, the Bitcoin Cash was the only coin that actually looked bullish to me now in the 4-hour. At this point in the 4-hour time frame, you're not bullish. That's about to make a lower high. You're about to lose the 4-hour 200. So even Bitcoin Cash looks bad to me. SHIB looks bad. And I don't know why every time I go to a new chart, it redoes the stocks. NEAR looks bad. You look at Uniswap, you're below the 200 on the 4-hour. Litecoin, same situation. Pepe, you're well below the 200. If we look at ICP token, bearish. Render, bearish. CrowCrypto.com, bearish. Casper, very bearish. Stacks, bearish. Injective Protocol, and bearish. Aptos, bearish. Ethereum Classic, bearish. Arbitrum, bearish. Mantle, below the 4-hour 200, bearish. Atom Crypto, bearish. HBAR, bearish. Let me go back to HBAR. Yeah, that looks bad to me. Look at this. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's about to dump most likely. So we look at whatever this is, bearish. File, bearish. OKB Network, very much below the 200. Theaticon, however you say that, is very bearish. I appreciate the likes. It does help support the channel. Algo Crypto, it looks bad. Helium Network, very bearish. Aave, bearish. Flare Crypto, kind of like XRP, bearish. Bonk Crypto meme coin, bearish. Flow, so far 0 coins have been bullish. Flow, Pendle, bearish. XMR, which is Monero. This actually is interesting. You made a higher high on the 4-hour time frame. You're above the 200-day moving average. And right now, XMR to me looks somewhat bullish. So after this live stream, I'm going to do a video on XMR. Or maybe I should do it right now. We'll come back to XMR. I want to see what else there is. VeChain, bearish. GRT, bearish. And that's it. So maybe we should go back to XMR right now. And I can do a quick video on XMR. Because it is a little bit interesting to me. I'll start on the daily time frame and I'll do a video on it. Then I'll post this to YouTube later. Yeah. Welcome to the Crypto Andrew channel. Let's look at XMR crypto. It looks bullish to me, or somewhat bullish, at least compared to the rest of the market. This is the only cryptocurrency that I've seen today that actually looks halfway bullish. So on the daily time frame, you can see the stock RSI is it's above the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line. Anytime you're above that level, the 200-day moving average, that's a bullish sign. If we jump down to the 12-hour time frame on XMR, you can kind of see it's consolidating nicely, again above the 200-day moving average. That's a good sign. 8-hour, same thing. 6-hour, same thing. And the 4-hour, same thing. And then I also see XMR right now has a falling wedge here that is trying to break out. And it doesn't look fantastic, but compared to what the rest of the market's doing, it looks bullish. So you oversold right here, so we'll take it from that low down there. And to me, XMR right now could really be on a trajectory to get to about this level right here. So I'm trying to put the line across. So right now, the measure move out of this falling wedge on XMR is still $367. And compared to what the rest of the market's doing in the altcoin sector, it looks halfway bullish to me. So the 1 hour time frame right now on XMR is oversold. It doesn't look fantastic, but again, compared to the rest of the market, it looks decently good. The 15-minute time frame right now as well is trying to flag out. So now, like, can you get another falling wedge to pump here on XMR? You know, maybe XMR is going to watch going into Monday. So that's 2 days from right now. So we'll see. This 15-minute flag on XMR could continue the pump to about 372. So just above the other measure move. So I would be watching XMR really on the 50-minute time frame, as well as about the 4 hour time frame for a continuation to about 370, 372. That's my update on XMR. It looks bullish to me. If I go back to the daily time frame and kind of map out the macro supports and resistance levels, I would say that 420's resistance. I would say that we have support right there coming in at 230. And then down here, I would say you have more support around 136. So I would say if you stay above 230 on XMR, your next stop is 420. With a local target here of 370 out of this measure move that I just drew for you guys. That's my update on XMR. As long as you stay above the 4 hour 200-day moving average, I'm bullish on XMR. The trend is your friend till the end right now. It's not a strong uptrend, but you are in an uptrend, so I'd be long. This is not financial advice. This is just what I see going on in the market. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you get notified every time I post a video. And I will be live. It is currently Saturday. The next time I will be live will be Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. I hope to see you guys there. And that's all I got. Have a good night. Goodbye. And I forgot how to end it, so gotta end. All right. So that's my update. XMR is the only coin that looks halfway bullish to me. And yeah. If you guys enjoy the video, I appreciate if you guys hit the likes and subscribe. It does help support the channel. But XMR, I will be honest with you, it's like the only crypto that gives me any kind of hope. So I'm going to add this to my main watch list. We'll use the Bybit chart. Actually, we should use the chart I just did, because why would we not? Is this the chart I just used? Yeah, it's done. There we go. There's the right chart. So XMR looks bullish to me. It looks like you could continue up to about 370, and we'll see what happens from there. Again, the next time I'll be live will be Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. But that's what I see going on in XMR. I mean, this does look like the most bullish coin out there to me right now. And I guess I would kind of leave it at that. I wouldn't overlook at the charts tonight. To be honest with you, it looks like it could be kind of a sideways price action on Bitcoin until Sunday night into Monday. So just be smart, be safe with it. I will say I'm in other positions, but the main position I'm in right now is a short on Gigglecoin. I don't know, maybe it won't play out. My stop loss is the 200-day moving average on the 10-minute coming at $95. That's the only position I'm really in right now. So, yeah, that's kind of what I see going in the markets. It doesn't look fantastic to me, but if I go back and look at Bitcoin, it's dumping again on the 10-minute, looking like you are going to eventually at some point, maybe the next week, see that level to the downside of that I have at least on the 4 hour time frame would be 107K, 106.9, and then below that 105K. The markets look great. I mean, don't look great to me. And the trends are friend till the end right now on Bitcoin on the 4 hour, the trends to the downside. Of all the cryptos I looked at, the only crypto that looks halfway bullish would be XMR. But obviously, Bitcoin's going to go to 105. XMR probably will roll over as well. So that's my update. I don't know if I wouldn't be trading really anything unless you're in a short. That's not financial advice, but that's just my thoughts as we speak right now. If you guys have requests, let me know. Otherwise, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Very quick live stream. I'll have a longer one on Tuesday, but that's what I see going on in the markets tonight. Pretty sure if you guys hit the likes, it's like the least that you can do. But yeah, that's what I see going on in the markets. Let me make sure that I didn't miss any chats. But I don't think I did. So, yeah, that's my update, guys, on the market. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, trade safe. Always use stop loss. And I will see you guys Tuesday night for our next live stream at 9 p.m. Central Time. Adios. That's kind of sad. We had no one